into the ring from Deptford, London, Courtney Bennett.
And this is Pavek's opponent, Courtney Bennett. A fancied fighter and for good reason. Achieved a lot as an amateur, 4-0 as a professional, has sparred basically everybody you can think of. Raven, you were on the GB squad alongside him. He was kind of stuck behind Fraser Clark, which was unfortunate, but he's somebody with plenty of ability.
Yeah, plenty of potential with Courtney Bennett. You know, like you say, a little bit behind Fraser Clark on GB, so made that move to turn professional. 4-0 now, and hopefully we'll see what he's got.
Our next bout this evening, presented by Warren Boxing Management in association with the Trinity Entertainment Boxing and our sponsors, York Barbell and Stoppage House. This is a 6 3-minute rounds contest in the heavyweight division. Firstly, fighting out of the red corner with 3 wins, 2 by way of KO, 17 losses to his name. Weighing in 22 stone, 12 pounds, and tonight he wears the blue shorts. Please welcome from the Czech Republic, Miloslav Pavek. And across the ring in the blue corner, with an unbeaten 4 wins, 1 by way of KO, weighing in 17 stone, 7 pounds. And tonight he wears the red and white shorts. Please welcome from Deptford, London, Courtney Bennett. Your referee is Mr. Sean McAvoy, who now gives his final instructions to both boxers.
At all times. Touch gloves, here we go. Good luck, lads.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is 6 3-minute rounds.
6 3s or fewer at heavyweight. Courtney Bennett in the red, Miloslav Pavek in the blue. All wins for Bennett so far. A stoppage in his last fight against Miles Thorne. That was in last September. He's 28 years old, so there is plenty of time, but he will be looking to box as often as he can, basically, and move within reason as quickly as he can. Heavyweight generally requires a little bit of a leap at some point, but the opponent he's got tonight, Raven, when you look at Pavek and when we've seen him for the opening few seconds here, he gets those gloves up. He's got plenty of padding, shall we say, around the midsection, and they will look to kind of roll in on you, and you've got to hit him hard to keep him off you.
Yeah, that's it. You see he's trying to close that distance between him and Bennett there. Bennett getting lovely, nice and behind the jab, you know, using that amateur pedigree that he's got, which you can really see is nice in that jab. Picking his shots, not going too much for it at the moment. But yeah, Pavek definitely trying to get close and smother that work.
Won a couple of GB championships, Courtney Bennett, in 2018, 2019. Towards the end of his amateur career, came down to heavyweight from super heavyweight. That's a nice right hand into the body, but a left hand high on the head there from Pavek. He just kind of explodes out of that guard every now and again, and that's what you need to watch out for against these kinds of fighters. At heavyweight, getting caught by anything can be dangerous. That's
it. I think Bennett learned there, you know, Pavek, he likes to get close, so when you're coming out, you need to make sure your hands are up or you're moving that head out of the line of fire. And he learned a lesson there early on. So hopefully he stays out of the way of those.
There's that left hand. Again. That time he did have the glove up.
That's it, it's just got to make sure he keeps that right hand nice and tight. You see he's holding it a little bit low there, likes him up a bit more, holding it by the temple.
So I think what Pavek has realised here is that Bennett likes to step in, throw that jab, but he doesn't really extend it. He steps in behind it, looks for that uppercut, and maybe a right hand over the top, at which point he's within punching range.
That's it. He sees that counters there. Bennett sort of staying in there as well. Once he's thrown those shots, he's sort of staying a little bit straight on. I like to see him move off to the side a little bit. Nice shots to the body.
It's a good combination. The body work then up top with the left hand to the head.
He's getting caught with that little left, that sharp, choppy left, isn't he?
That's the one for Pavek, isn't it? He just lets it go.
Definitely, you can see Courtney's hands just a little bit low, that right hand, and Pavek's just finding it over the top of his glove. There it is. Nice 1-2 there from Courtney. That uppercut has been working. I think he's going to be planning to bring that in and then bring it down to the body like he did there. Make him think that uppercut's coming through the middle, squeeze in the elbows, and then work his way around the side.
And he's got 6 rounds here, Bennett, too, to invest in that kind of body work and hope that it'll pay dividends later in the fight. 18 minutes is plenty long enough to lay those foundations, and does that again there. Good stiff jab down the middle too.
Working really nicely behind his jab, Bennett. Not rushing his work. Trying to find those openings.
He's just lengthened that jab a bit, hasn't he?
He has, and that's really stopped that left hook from Pavek coming.
This is good from Bennett because Pavek just hasn't really had the opportunity to let anything go. He's tapping his belt line every now and again to suggest that a couple have been low, which they haven't been. But again, there's a nice long 1-2. He tries to throw that left hand, but Bennett wasn't in range for it.
Yeah, nice high glove as well from Bennett, which is nice to see. You can see Bennett's just kept that length a lot better this time, like you say, really extending the jab and the 1-2s.
Just trying to climb up into a left hook there, Pavek, but Bennett's really put him into his shell in this second round. It's been good stuff because he's put snap on these shots.
Yeah, Pavek almost looks like he's struggling quite a bit this round. Nice body shot in there, right one just behind the elbow of Pavek from Bennett as well.
Just waving that left hand there, Pavek, falling in behind it, and Bennett's just starting to cuff him around a bit. He has been for most of this round, really, and what's been impressive is that...
Nice left hook to the body there. You see Pavek really didn't like that.
And really Bennett putting them together towards the end of the round here, Bennett. Nothing coming back from Pavek here, and the referee was just beginning to have a good look at that. And he really upped it towards the end of the round there. And almost everything he threw in that round landed. He picked his punch as well and just turned the screw.
That's it. That first left hook, I think it really did catch Pavek on the liver. Hopefully we'll see it coming up.
And they've pulled him out in the corner. Whilst we're watching these replays, Pavek's corner have pulled him out, and he's down on his hands and knees, so you can only assume that that's some kind of damage to the rib cage, maybe.
Yeah, you saw those body shots going in. There was that heavy one. I was hoping we were going to see it on the replay. You see, he got that left hook right behind the elbow, right up in the liver, and straight away Pavek took that step back, and I don't think he recovered from that at all.
Well, we just saw some clips there of the way he really just put those shots together in that second round. He upped the tempo bit by bit by bit. As I say, he hardly missed with a thing. Some people will look at the physics, if you like, of Pavek and feel like you shouldn't really miss him.
Yeah.
But if you headhunt, then you can always miss.
Exactly. And, you know, anyone can get hit in the head and be okay, but if you get hit with a really good shot in the liver, not many people are going to be able to withstand that. And that's why those body shots, doesn't matter how conditioned you are, if one gets through in the spot, that can be it, you know? And yeah, Pavek's really, really struggling there. I think it was definitely his ribs or a liver shot.
And that's impressive from Bennett. I mentioned that Thomas Carty stopped Pavek. Not too many people have. He had 6 rounds. I thought it might take him a couple more than that maybe. In an ideal world, he might have liked a round or 2 more, but it's a good outing that, because he really, really went to work in that second round, and he did figure a couple of things out, didn't he? Because he probably was a bit too close in the first round.
Definitely. You could see in that second round he had that nice snap in the 1-2 like you picked up, and it was nice to see that right hand was nice and tight.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 completed rounds, Miloslav Pavek's corner has retired him. The winner in the blue corner from Deptford, London, Courtney Bennett! Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for the gallant Miloslav Pavek.
So 5-0 now for Courtney Bennett. It'd be interesting to see what they do with him next, because getting these rounds in, getting these learning fights in is something you have to do. That was a worthwhile outing, but at some point you need him in there with somebody who actually believes that they're going to beat him and really takes it to him.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, Pavek, fairly durable as a heavyweight, you know, only 6 stoppages in 20 fights. But you could see from the outset just that difference in physique and power. And as soon as Courtney got his range, you know, it was only going one way from there, really. You could see towards the end of the first round, Pavek was already starting to struggle.
So it was all right. I thought that he got up quite well, so I had to pick my shots, and when I did get there, then the result happened. It was going to happen inevitably, but it's just finding a smart way to get there.
Correct call from the referee there?
I think so, yeah.
Even the corner, rather?
Yeah. He was on his knees at the end of the round, so clearly didn't want no more. So, yeah, correct call.
Happy with everything tonight, though, Courtney?
Yeah, there's always room for improvement, obviously. I got my man out of there. That's the only good thing I would say. Other than that, I could have tidied things up a bit better, used my jab a lot more. But, yeah, it was okay.
What was your corner telling you throughout the fight?
Definitely saying use my jab a lot, just pick him off with the jab, because he does defend well, like high guard. So I had to pick my shots, and when I hit him to the body, then it was game over.
Well, listen, stoppage win, your call, first fight, live on Box Nation, opening the show. It must be a good feeling, though, Courtney.
Yeah, over the moon, more than happy with my performance, especially opening the show on Box Nation. I'm delighted.